Hey guys, Lex here. I'm back with another segment. Today, we're talking about the top 5 NBA players to break out next season. These are players that I believe will step it up to the next level. There are more than 5 players that I believe will break out next season. Therefore, I'm making this a 2-part series. At number 5, we have Joel Embiid. Recent reports have mentioned that Embiid is healthy and fully engaging in workouts. Embiid has also been public about this via Twitter. This is exciting news. Embiid has been unable to play the last 2 seasons due to health setbacks. This was a player that was compared to an all-time great in Hakeem Olajuwon coming out of college. The comparison is sound. In college, Embiid demonstrated tremendous potential as a two-way player. He has shown the ability to be a great rim protector and shot blocker. NBA analysts questioned his size in college, but recent images have shown that he has become a bigger player. Don't even get me started about his offensive game. When you are being compared to Hakeem the Dream, you know you got game. Not only does he have a versatile postgame, Embiid has shown the ability to face up to the basket and attack the rim. He has great mobility and can run the floor similar to the Dream. He also demonstrates a great vertical ability and attacks the wing with power. I expect Embiid to average 15.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. The 76ers have a loaded front court, and all the big men will demand minutes. That's why he might not be the focal point of the offense as a first-year player. We might not see a lot of production from Embiid next season due to his low usage rate, but we'll have the pleasure to watch him display his footwork and moves against other centers. At number 4, we have Miles Turner. Out of the University of Texas, Austin, he has shown serious skills on the court and is only 20 years old. He has a great mid-range jumper. That is his bread and butter. He has beautiful baseline moves and looks mature beyond his years on the court. He has proved that he has the ability to space the floor. He will be a lethal pick and pop player and has shown the ability to create his own shot, making him a multi-dimensional player. His length and near 7-foot size make him a dangerous rim protector and shot blocker. Personally, he looks to be a future all-star and one of the league's best power forwards in the years to come. Turner now has 1 year of playoff experience under his belt. He looks to emerge as a primary scorer on the Pacers offense. His rookie stats actually compare to those of Chris Bosh. Turner is already a far better shooter than Bosh was at that stage in his career. I expect Turner to average 16.5 points, 8 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game next season. The sky is the limit for his potential. He's definitely one of my favorite players right now in the league. At number 3, we have Dennis Schroeder. Jeff Teague was traded to the Pacers in a 3-team trade. Schroeder now has the keys to the engine. He has been able to develop for the past 3 seasons under Coach Budenholzer's system, averaging 19 minutes a game. He also has 2 years of valuable playoff experience. His player utility will see an increase due to him receiving starting minutes. I expect Schroeder to average 17.5 points, 6 to 7 assists, and 3 rebounds per game next season. Schroeder carries blazing quickness that allows him to attack the rim. He is a crafty player when he gets close to the basket. He has a beautiful lay-in move to the rim. For example, Schroeder will make a great combo with Dwight Howard. I expect a lot of alley-oops and dunks between the two. Schroeder has all the tools to succeed as a point guard. Great vision, passing ability, and length for defense. When he was on the court, he looked comfortable and under control as the main driver of the offense. He is a capable mid-range shooter and a reliable shooter from deep. At number 2, we have Devin Booker. Booker had a successful rookie campaign. He looked very poised as a 19-year-old rookie. He was the youngest player in his draft class. As a 19-year-old, Booker has shown an excellent scoring ability. He stands at 6 foot 6 inches, giving him great size for a shooting guard. He eclipsed the 30-point barrier multiple times in his rookie season, joining elite company by being the 3rd youngest player to score a 30-point game. The 2 other players to accomplish this are future Hall of Famers, Kevin Durant and LeBron James. He looks comfortable creating his own shot. This is impressive for a player his age. Booker has great form and is not afraid to draw contact when attacking the rim. He has demonstrated the ability to knock down the mid-range jumper and shoot well from deep. His 34% from last season does not explain the whole story. Expect this number to increase next season. He shot a high 41% from 3 in college. He has the tools and confidence on the court. As he becomes a primary scorer on the Suns, expect his production to increase dramatically. At number 1, we have Harrison Barnes. Out of the University of North Carolina, Barnes was rated the number 1 high school prospect in the nation. He was drafted 7th overall in the 2012 NBA draft by the Golden State Warriors. This offseason, Harrison Barnes signed a max contract extension with the Mavericks. He has great size, standing at 6 foot 8 inches for a small forward. Barnes has had the opportunity to play in the playoffs every single year in his career. He will bring a championship attitude to the Mavericks. I believe that Harrison Barnes is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. But Lex, he played terrible in the finals. He's the reason why we lost the championship. Get over it. Every player goes through slumps, especially when you can't find consistent rhythm. His main role on the Warriors was to be a versatile defender and a spot-up shooter. Although Barnes averaged 37% from deep, mainly operating as a spot-up role, he works best as a shot creator. Barnes rarely took over 11 shots per game, one, because he didn't need to. The Warriors dominated almost every single game. When Barnes was able to take more than 11 attempts, he averaged about 18 points per game on an effective 48% from the field. In those same games, Barnes averaged an excellent 42% from deep. He also uses his explosive athleticism and 40-inch vertical to attack the rim with power. He signed with the Mavericks to be a primary scorer. This is obvious from the max contract extension that he was given. Mark Cuban would not give a player averaging 11 points in his career a max contract unless he knew his potential. Now, he won't be a great playmaker, but he will definitely be a great scorer. Once he receives a consistent 15 to 17 attempts per game, expect him to ball out. He will be a great two-way player and a borderline all-star. So who do you think will break out next season? Make sure to leave a reply in the comment section. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.